boom, boom, down. I need your heart. Oh, I need your heart. Oh, I need your heart. Oh, I need your heart.
Hey everybody, Andrew Novich here, driver of the number 196 Honda Civic Si in Grand Am. I've got today with me the Acura ILX. It is the newest luxury model from Acura. It has a lot of the underpinnings of the Honda Civic Si that I race in Grand Am. The same 2.4 liter 201 horsepower engine. It's got the same 6-speed manual transmission, but everything is wrapped in leather. So we're gonna get to check it out today and see if really you can have a grown-up car that you can still have fun with.
Acura's done something quite interesting with the ILX in that they've offered it with all the good tech bits that you want in a car, like a XM satellite radio and a backup camera. And yet they still have a lot of the raw, visceral things that you would also want in a sports car, like a 6-speed manual transmission. Listen to this. I roll the window down. There's lots of ambient noise and air and whatnot. And I roll up the windows, and instantly that noise goes away. It's amazing how well they soundproof this car. And yet, even though they put all that soundproofing in, you can still hear the engine. You don't have any diminished sense of what the car is doing, and yet you don't get any of that unwanted road noise. It's a really, really great system, and honestly, I haven't seen too many cars that are like that. You either are loud and obnoxious all the time, or you can't hear anything any of the time. It's kind of a great compromise, even though traditionally we think of compromise as a bad thing. It's compromising without compromising. You get both. This new 2.4 liter power plant is just phenomenal. It just wants to rev and rev and rev. Here, let me back off from traffic for a little bit. I just want to let you listen. Just hear the engine spool up, and you hit VTEC, and it's just like, whoa! God, that exhaust note. I love it. I love this car. The faster you drive this car, the more it wants to go faster. And it's just so encouraging, so confidence inspiring. Brakes have been hammered on all day, and the pedal's still in the same spot. The firm brake pedal is really the key to feeling comfortable in any car. To shift the gears yourself and do the heel and toe down shifts, it adds a lot to the driving experience. And I know a lot of people thinking about the ILX aren't getting a manual, and that's a mistake. Really am enjoying this stability control system simply because it's not doing anything. Most traction control systems or stability control systems get in the way and really hamper the performance. I'm actually able to leave the system on, and it's no different than if I had it off. I've tried both, and it really just doesn't interrupt the fun at all. Remember that kid on the playground when you were in school who would run around and make car noises and have an imaginary steering wheel in his hands? Yeah, that was me. Those kids grow up to be me. They grow up to be race car drivers, and although they're bigger and taller, they haven't grown up, let me assure you. Now, I don't mean that in the sense that they're juvenile and they do burnouts and they get speeding tickets. Well, I mean, I get speeding tickets, but what I mean to say is that they want a car that you can have fun in, but now that they're adults, they want a car that they can be taken seriously, and they want a car that has a certain image. And the ILX, I believe, strikes a very nice balance. It's a car that looks like a luxury car, because it is, and it's a car that performs like a sports car, because it is. It has the same engine from the sporty Honda Civic Si. It has the same transmission and differential from that car. and yet it has all the leather and high-quality materials that you would expect in an Acura. And that duality, that Jekyll and Hyde characteristic is such a positive to this car. Everything feels good. You have the driving dynamic, which feels like a sports car. You have the ride comfort and the low cabin noise, like a luxury car. You have the exhaust note, like a sports car. You have the tech toys, like a luxury car. I mean, the back and forth of the different personalities of this car go on and on. But at the end of the day, you're getting a no-compromise everything car. And that's what I really like about it, is there's nothing you're giving up. You get, I've been hammering on this thing all day, and you get 30 miles per gallon. You get a comfortable ride. You get leather. You get a CD changer. You get XM satellite radio. There's nothing that this car leaves you wanting for. I mean, I suppose you could want a butler, but what are you going to do with a butler when you have a cool car that you actually want to drive? So,